Right, hello, what is happening, people? Welcome back, and it's Dan once again for the fourth mission on Total Annihilation, and we're going to go straight into it this time. Be a little bit different and just start the game off immediately, instead of me babbling on at the beginning. But yeah, here we are, the last mission on Core Prime. We're about to go to Barathrum after this. It's exciting stuff. Like laser tower. The problem is it's kind of the last of the easy missions, which sucks balls. But what are you gonna do? So yeah, let's just get a little base set up. I want one of you, and I want one of you. I know for a fact there's some enemies up here. I remember this from like my previous years of gaming on this beautiful game. But hopefully this level's going to be a little bit quieter. And it's funny the way as I said that, he keeps making noise. I want to just check whether I can there's a button that you push. Yeah, unit chat. Fuck it, I'm going to turn off music chat, unit chat. Alright, nice one, yeah. I think that's what unit chat is, you know, when you're clicking on other like movements and stuff. But I don't know how you feel about this, but do you think that I should be offering more of like a strategic overview of this game? It's like, I don't know, there's points where I think, you know, I could, like, I've played this game enough, I kind of know how it's gonna work, and like, you know, I would say that I know enough about this game to sort of, if I can commentate on it, I kind of feel like I can advise on what to do. So for those who have watched any of my other videos, they know kind of like the basic setup of what I do with a base. You know, you get a couple of metal extractors. It's a completely different kettle of fish, let me point out, if you're playing on this like planet, because let's be honest, if you've got an unlimited supply of right there, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you've got an unlimited supply of metal, things can get rather easy, rather quick. So I've got a feeling these are going to destroy me though. This is why I hate the arm. It's the fact that like an army of like the weakest units can take out anything, and that winds me up. So yeah, yeah, the strategy on a map like, whoa, sweet child of mine. Yeah, sorry. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be a button you can press, so when you click, it just makes 5. But yeah, so pretty much what you do on this, it's more important to get energy out as quick as possible than it is to get metal, because obviously you're not going to run out of metal in the, like, you know, at the very beginning, or really at any point during this game on one of these maps, because let's be honest, you know, you put a metal extractor anywhere on the floor, you get the most amount of metal you can get. It's quite simple really if you think of it that way. If you're playing on any other map, I would suggest as quickly as possible build as many metal extractors around you as you can. You'll see it if you're like, you know, if you're sussing it out and you're looking around on the floor. Pretty much there'll always be some metal at least on your like initial screen. Like, get them on that as quick as possible, and then energy is going to be your best friend on any other map, just because you can really are we going to do that? Is that how we're going to start this game off? By completely just getting me construction vehicle destroyed? Okay. Yeah, and that's what I kind of do, just get like a basic amount of, as long as you've got enough metal and energy to run one construction plant, you're good to go, because you can just literally mass produce anything off that. For anyone who's watched any of my other videos, you'll see how much like I struggled on some missions just by like, and the only reason I got through them was literally just by like spamming the weakest unit you can build. So that's kind of my tip. Once you get like to this point where I am now, I know for a fact I'm going to win. You know, as long as I've got enough troops to stop my commander getting destroyed, it's pretty much game over. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'd say the way the game is on this is that, like, it's funny because this is like a really tough level actually, because I need that to, there's a laser towers all over the gaff and they proper do your kiting, but yeah, it's more just like the grind of like having to do this little bit. Now it's the hardest bit of the game is always the beginning of the level. It's the whole is trying to survive long enough just to get like this level of a base built, and I think once you get to this point, like as I was saying then, it is pretty much game over, because it's just literally how the only real question in this point of the game is how many men do I actually have to build to destroy the enemy. So if you understand what I mean by that. But as I was saying, this is the last level on Core Prime, so like the levels start getting a lot more interesting after this. And to be honest, if my memory serves me correctly, this was the last level I've ever played for the Core. So literally after this, you have your blind playthrough, whoever it was that requested a blind playthrough. I'm trying to remember what his name was. But yeah, so I never ever completed it as the Core. I got very far as the arm, but as I say, for those who watched the other one, you'll see that I did get to a point which was like, this is all foreign to me. So so yeah, this army is not going to be big enough, but I'm not going to build any more slashes, because as we all know, they are a pain in the arse. So if we move down here, finish building the rest of the resources in this base, just so we are comfortable, we are affluent, if you will. So yeah, my parents are going to be coming home today as well, so like later on. So but me and Tizza had a meeting. Yes, a meeting of the minds, and we are where the hell did he go? See what I mean? See what I mean? But yeah, me and Tizza have had a meeting, and we are going to be pushing out a lot more content over the next couple of days. We are at this present, like at the point of press as we are now, I've still got a lot of things that I've got to upload, and I'm just trying to work out the best way to upload it to you. You know, be it like 3 videos at a time, or you know, make sure we do 1 video every day. We kind of don't know the best way of doing it yet, but we'll suss it out, don't you worry. But yeah, so I think especially now that like I'm back to doing these videos, to me this is like an easy one for me. It's a game I'm comfortable playing. It's a game I am comfortable recording with. It's like, you know, especially like where people were talking about a blind let's play, it adds a lot more, like the possibility of things to go wrong, because let's be honest, you know, the amount of times people are playing a game, I'm sure you've all done it, and if you're playing through a game for like 45 minutes and then you keep dying, you know, very quickly you're going to want to put that game down. So especially because we record most of our games live, in the sense that, like, you know, I'm talking as I'm playing right now, it makes it a lot more frustrating when things don't go your way. So don't get me wrong, I've done this so many times, and I'm trying to think, what was the game that happened the most? Like Tizza for Starship Troopers, for example, me on Oblivion was like the worst for it, or even on Total Annihilation, like when I first started doing these, it was it's a tough thing to get your head around, because, you know, a lot of these games are trial and error, and you know, it's tough when like when you've been recording something for like the 5th time and you still can't get it right. But what the hell, could have guessed it was a slasher that was going all the way over there. But yeah, so fun times indeed. But yeah, this is like comfortable for me, I believe. It's nice and simple, not the hardest game. And the thing that I liked about it was that, especially when I started recording them and uploading them first time round, and like I must be honest, this was like the first game which like, how do I put it? It was like the first time where we were consistently getting like views and we were consistently getting subscribers and comments and things like that. So it was kind of like, and the main thing that people enjoyed about it was that like no one has really done it, and that's the thing I feel really proud of. Like out of all the Let's Plays we've done, this is the one that I feel like proudest of. Or like when we first was doing Shogun, we were in the top 100 viewed in a day, which is ridiculous, like absolutely ridiculous. And like I print screened like all these like awards that we were getting on our channel page, because I was like, you know, I was like completely shocked that it had worked. But with this, it was like, because I share such a passion for this game, it was really weird, like actually like posting like content and people actually going, oh my god, I remember playing this game when I was a kid. And it's like, that's precisely like why not like why I do it, but it's like, it's really fulfilling, I think, when like you've been you know, when you're working through a game and like other people kind of appreciate like the game itself. Not so much like, you know, I didn't do it for me, you know what I mean? It's not as if like I was going, these people like love me. I never got it, like it never like went to my head or anything. It's just that like it was really good to go like, I thought, you know, when like you're sitting there and you go like, I thought I was the only one who liked it, and I knew like Bri liked it, and like there was another one of our like mates from school who like kind of like got me and Brian talking to each other. And it's like, you know, there was just this big like group of people who were going, you know, God, I was a big fan of it, and I was like, it makes everything so much like so worth it, if you get what I mean. But yeah, that's why like I feel that same way now when like I've come to play it again, and it's like I had a load of time off like from recording this stuff, I mean, and it's like it was really cool to get back into it, to go like, you sort of like, I fell in love with it again, and to me that's like, that's everything that like I want to do. It's like I'm actually really excited over recording this game more than any other game, because it's like, remember when we used to play it? So it's like the nostalgia factor from everyone as being absolutely amazing. Like, so I'd say give it all a big thumbs up if you were one of like the people who saw this and was like, Total Annihilation, I remember that game. Because you know what, I'm gonna thumb you up. Never mind you thumbing this video up, I'm gonna give you all a big thumbs up, because like you guys are the awesome ones, and I want you to remember that. So like let's try and finish this, because this is the only point of this level now, is to like destroy all these. That's like the galactic gate. You've got to capture it to get to like other planets. But I am getting my head scrambled. See, this is the situation where Slash's reign supreme. A couple of Jethro Tolls there. This isn't going to the planet. This is going to be probably the most troops I've ever lost in a game before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's that commander of mine? Oh, he knows. Do you keep getting the look of the green? The rub of the green even? It's like all their shots aren't getting blocked by debris where mine are. So if I can push through to the other side of them. Oh no, they have moved! disaster has struck, which means they are going to be heading this way. Correct. Go on, you'll take out that Stumpy, no problem. Take you out. Fuck it. I need my troops up here. Go on. Ah, suck. I think there's like one unit left. It's because usually I have a massive army at this point. Where are you? Give me the slip again. Kill him. I would much like him, like, really prefer him, like, dead than alive. Huzzah! Right, there we go. We have finished all the missions on Core Prime. It's been great talking to you. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully I give you a little bit of insight on the things that I think about. I really, like, even at this point, I feel like really happy at the, you know, like, where we are as a channel. I think, like, the people who have followed us and the people we spoke to have been, like, ridiculously supportive of us, and it's been brilliant. Like, so hopefully we can continue to keep, like, giving you, like, the content that you want to see. Hence why I was saying, like, I don't know whether it was on the last mission or not, but it's like, this is why I want to do this. I want to show, like, I want to give you what you want to see, because, like, out of all the times that, like, I was watching people, and, you know, I didn't want any comments to sort of go unheard, and it's like, you know, we do obviously read every comment and we respond to everyone which we feel that we can respond to, and it's just been great. Like, so when I say thank yous for watching, I really do mean it. So I'll see you next time.